YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. Welcome to my review for the Geartzinger from Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. This is Stacy's changer from the show, and if you can't tell or didn't know from either this or the show itself, it is a repaint slash slight remold of the main changer with some differences, obviously with the main one being based off of Not Navi and this one being based off of Gigi, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. This is a premium Bandai item announced a while ago and it just recently came out. So let's just take a look at it aesthetically first. I'll bring in a comparison in just a second to the original so you can see it, but it's basically the same mold, same size and everything, which makes it a pretty decent size and pretty close to accurate to what it is in the show. In fact, I'm not exactly sure if the one in the show is that much bigger. I can't remember offhand. I think it is, but I mean, in general, even for like an adult hand, it feels like a decent size, and I think overall it looks pretty good. I think the purple looks nice. It's got an almost kind of pearl sheen shininess to it, which I really like. Little detail here I just noticed for the first time since having the toy that I wanted to mention is I like that this is based off of the evil gears that they use for the worlds for the Toji Gento compared to the regular gear they have on the standard one. I think that's a nice little touch. And you can see there you have like the head of the evil version, GG, on there, which also, again, nice touch. You got the name there just like usual. You know, that looks a little cheap, kind of like the other one. The sticker looks a little cheap. And it feels a lot lighter and cheaper feeling than most changers, at least in my opinion. But it's still, you know, overall not bad looking. I think I like the design of it better than the standard one overall. Speaking of, here's the original recipe one, and it's on, spoiler alert, so you can see the differences between the two of them there. You can see the differences in the mold. This has that sticking out based off the difference, and then the different gear bases like that, and the different colors and stuff like that. But it's the same general mold, you know, different color topper and all that stuff. The gears are compatible, so we will show that off. But in general, you know, it's always been a changer like this one that I liked okay, but I think I like this one just a smidge more. I'm kind of a sucker for the evil repaints we've been doing. We did one for Kyuranger. We just did one last year with Kyuranger for Silver's Changer. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the sounds. Oh, also, real quick before I forget, you can open this up so that it can stabilize more like usual, just like the other one, because it's the same mold. But turn this on right here. You got your standard activation noises, some standard blasting noises. When you crank this, when there's nothing in it, nothing happens. Exciting, exciting. And then when you hold down the button here, you actually activate some voice sounds. And then if you press it again, and then if you notice, they kicked off the sounds by saying his name Stacy, but you can cycle around and get him to say Satoshi, which is the name that the grandmother knows him by. There it is. So that's pretty cool. It's basically like a little bit mini complete selection Sentai Artisan, Sentai Memorial action where you get some phrases that you don't normally get in the standard changer. But now for the main noises, we have his brand of gears here, which are pretty cool. I still find gears to be generally kind of boring, but these look a little bit cooler. I kind of like the purple design, and then you know the silver that kind of juxtaposes the gold, and then you got the symbol on the back there. So let's do our standard changing noises here. And then when you hold this down, and of course then you get another noise here. Probably my favorite jingle of this. Going to the club! Sorry I said that. Alright, now we'll flip it around as per usual. And you, of course, still get this noise. Okay, now for the other ones he comes with. He comes with the Gaoranger one right here, and then the other ones are all the ones based off of the main team. Alright, now we have Gearanger. See, as you can see, it's based off of the main team, but you got some cool like symbols on the back there and kind of an alternate version. Now Gaoranger. Magiranger. And lastly for these, Boukenger. Okay, and now interestingly, if you switch it to that Stacy mode, you will get some unique kind of interactive henshin sounds. Now, just to show you, it doesn't have unique henshin sounds for every single one, like for the standard ones like a Zyuanger one. There'll be no different sound here for the main summoning. Now, what he does has unique sounds for, though, is the finisher. But that'll be the same sound for every single one. So if you put in any other ones besides Stacy's main gear, he will have sounds for the finisher attack, but nothing else. However, in regards to unique sounds, these do work in here, and the Zenkaiser one does have some unique sounds for this. And that is based off, I believe, the episode where they... Oh. That is based off the episode, I believe, where they body swapped, which is a nice touch. Now, I will show off what the other ones like this do in here, but for the interest of time, I'm only going to do the front and back side main summoning noise, since the attack noise is basically the same, just to save time. And the only ones I have are for the main rangers, and then I am missing, unfortunately, the samurai one for Twokaigers because it fell behind a dresser and it was kind of irretrievable for this review, so I apologize about that. Okay, so we're going to do Juran. Now Gown. Majin. Brune. Then we got Twokaigers. And lastly here for these, Ricky. So treat it as an O-Ranger one. And then in case you were curious, you can put the Zenkaiger gear in this, but you have to be really careful because you have this piece here that clashes with this, and the main one doesn't have that, so you just have to be extra careful. And lastly for this, in case you were wondering what the Dawn Brothers one does, it says new hero just like the standard one. Just for some last little odds and ends, this is obviously compatible with the original. Now, if you put Stacy's in there, it'll just keep doing this forever. It's basically a giant troll, which seems very fitting. Now, if you put any of these other ones in, it will treat it as a regular Sentai gear. Just for another example. So in the interest of time, I won't show all the other ones because there's already been a lot to cover, but basically it just treats it like a standard Sentai gear. It doesn't activate some sort of like dark Sentai noise or anything like that. And lastly, for those curious about Twokaigers changer, it also trolls Twokaiger. Any of the other ones, it just makes that standard noise because it has a less robust reader. That is overall it for this guy, and honestly I'm very pleased with it, and I think you really get your bang for your buck, no pun intended. So I think if you're a Stacy fan or a Zenkaiger fan, I can definitely recommend checking this out if it's in your price range. You know, it looks good, the sounds are cool, definitely my favorite voice and music of the bunch because I'm just really tired of the shrieking voices, and this has such a cooler voice. I also appreciate the sound bites in it, especially the kind of interactive henshin. It's kind of like a mini version of the Sentai Memorial Edition things, except without having way too many phrases. Plus you get a ton of compatibility with the gears both ways, which is really nice. So if you've already collected a lot of the gimmick, then you're going to get your bang for your buck even more. So definitely recommended. A really nice Sentai collectible for any Zenkaiger and Stacy fan. That's about it for this one though, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you know notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.